If you struggle with overeating, or if you are a snacker like me, or if you have a really bad sweet tooth and you have a goal to get in better shape but don't have a plan, here is the plan. Jeff started following this plan last January and within a few months lost 50 pounds, got off all his medications, and reversed his type 2 diabetes. Despy lost over 100 pounds and reversed her type 2 diabetes. James lost over 135 pounds. And Claudia had been a type 2 diabetic on metformin for over 20 years. She lost more than 50 pounds and reversed her type 2 diabetes. Perhaps one of the best things about this protocol is that none of these people have been counting calories or doing extreme exercise, and none of them have eliminated carbohydrates or sugar from their diet. Oh, and by the way, if you're concerned that you may lack the willpower to actually follow through with this plan, then I especially made this video for you. No matter how many things you've tried and failed before, what if I could guarantee you that this time would be different? What if I could guarantee you that in 90 days you would look and feel better than you have in years? So let me give you the plan. We're going to skip one meal a day, preferably breakfast, and we're going to sip on this instead. Skip breakfast? Yes, when we skip breakfast, we are going to burn our body fat for fuel. We are literally going to eat our love handles for breakfast. And when we skip breakfast, we also save some money. Fasting through breakfast used to be super difficult for me because I'm a snacker, but when I sip this, I completely forget about food. This is a super concentrated extract of the yerba mate plant, one of the most powerful appetite suppressants in the world. Experts like Dr. Andrew Huberman have been talking a lot about yerba mate and how it is wonderful for fat loss because it makes people forget about food and suppresses appetite. This is delicious, it is safe, it is natural, and it has 375 times as much chlorogenic acid in it as regular yerba mate. If you're insulin resistant, if you have diabetes or prediabetes, you may care to know that chlorogenic acid is a novel insulin sensitizer that potentiates insulin action similar to the therapeutic action of metformin. For those that struggle with willpower, this is like liquid willpower in a bottle. I told my buddy Cody to start sipping the Unimate to eliminate his cravings, and he quickly lost 70 pounds. So step one is to sip this while we're not eating. And step two, when it's time to eat, we're going to take a packet of this before every meal. This product is about to change the world. I want you to see what happens when I mix it with water. Now, normally, if I was having a meal, I would drink this immediately before the meal. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to allow it to thicken up. This is a blend of a bunch of different types of fiber. 3 of the fibers are guar gum, beta-glucan, and pectin. Those are 3 of the most satiating fibers that scientists are aware of. And so by having this before a meal, it fills me up and it helps me eat less. I've always struggled with overeating. This helps me avoid overeating. You may have heard of people that do a gastric bypass surgery to help them eat less. Or they will do something called a gastric balloon, where they're literally putting a little balloon inside the stomach to take up space and help us eat less. And so just one of the features of this is as it starts to thicken and expand, it helps me avoid overeating. The University of Sydney did a study on blood sugar with this product. The study proved that this specific blend of fiber is fantastic at eliminating or reducing blood sugar spikes and insulin spikes. This bowl of Cheez-Its represents the processed, refined carbohydrates and fats that we regularly eat in the modern diet. Foods like this have been stripped of their fiber, they have almost no satiety, and they also cause ridiculous glucose and insulin spikes. But when the fiber blend has been consumed before a meal, the food that we eat gets surrounded by this fiber gel. The fiber gel will slow the digestion of carbohydrates and also eliminates the blood sugar and insulin spikes. What does it do for cholesterol and triglycerides? Well, there was a study done by the Cleveland Clinic, the #1 heart hospital in the world. They did a study with 119 patients, and their concluding statement was such a product, if taken regularly, could reduce cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need and/or dose for lipid-lowering prescription drugs. The products are safe, the science is real. In fact, your doctor can look them up in the physician's desk reference. And if one of the big drug companies own the patents on them, then everybody would know about it. But that's not the way the world works, right? So how can I guarantee you that this will get you to your goal? Actually, the manufacturer gives everybody a 90-day money-back guarantee. Now, the product costs about $5 a day, but if that's not in the budget, don't worry. Remember that we're going to be skipping a meal, and we're going to use this money to simply cover the cost of the products. When you open up the box, it comes with both products, all the instructions, a really nice diamond bottle, And if you do the subscription, you even get the mixer. The product is now available in about 50 different countries, and if you go to my bio, I have a link in my bio. That link will allow you to purchase direct from the manufacturer without any markups. You will get lifetime discount pricing, paying the same price that I pay. I'll also give you access to a free nutrition guide for people that want to clean up their diet. And every single week, you'll be able to participate in weekly group coaching calls with yours truly and a bunch of medical professionals and experts. If for any reason you're not able to see the link, just shoot me a message. If you use it properly and are consistent, it won't let you down. I'm serious, this works fantastically. This protocol changed my life. If you decide to try it, I will make sure that you get results and have a great experience.